It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. They reveal their true self.
Right. By the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape. Everyone's much more dialed in. You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree. By this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. Just 2 to shoot. Irving for 3. Offensive rebound, Nets. O'Neal kicks to Irving. Walked again. Morant against Simmons. And they double up Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
That one misses. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Irving from long range. Again, Irving missing.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Here's Morant. Rebound, Brooklyn. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Morant. No good. Shot missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Stolen by Jackson. Bain with it. Guarded now by Irving. From 15 feet away. Here's Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got his second bucket.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. It's blocked. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This is
he did all that right there. He hit the easy shot.
The ability to go after it on the glass.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. Got it from 16 feet.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
O'Neal a screen on Bain. Irving dishes to Harris. Irving looking over the floor. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there.
I'm trying to foul this
in a
nigga.
close game like this one. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Boy, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Here's Brooks, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And a new group in for the Nets. Watanabe's checked in for O'Neal. Warren comes in for Harris. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Mills in for Ben Simmons. Now, here's Warren. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Despite the Nets' shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
Oh, yeah,
And
you
these
don't like
players
it.
have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Watanabe. Taking a look at his numbers.
They said, who in there?
About 7 points a game.
Okay,
He
wait.
won't miss many from that spot. The
11,
defense
11,
gets
11.
lucky there.
Now, here's Clark. To the middle. Here's Williams. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Out to the
Japanese
wing.
person.
Here's Watanabe. Offensive rebound to the wing on the left. Here's Curry with the three.
That's all.
Aldama with the rebound. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint
Good
throughout that
defense.
entire game. The
Get that
turnovers
damn
they
ball.
forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take
Get in there.
chances, jump into
You
steals,
little
getting out
motherfucker.
passing
Oh,
lanes,
man, I
and
still
all
got
of
the
that
ball.
worked in their favor.
And out of bounds is
Oh,
Memphis
it's out of
gains
bounds.
possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
He called an Uber drive.
It's good. He makes his first shot of
He
the
could have
game.
paid me
And those are the
$18.
kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Watanabe.
Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock.
Japanese. Kill it.
And again, it's the Nets missing. The
Japanese
Grizzlies have gotten
bitch.
6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Clark, the pass to Conchar. Here's Williams. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
That's crazy.
Curry from deep three-point land. No good, unable to end this run. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in
Please give a big round of applause for your nephew, Dead Team.
And
You get mad
thanks again for
sometimes.
tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys,
Yeah,
what do you
good,
think
man.
about the
Good
hustle
ahead,
sales
man.
for Memphis?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Another big component of their early
y'all
game
don't
tonight has
hit
been
this
points
man.
on turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Tyus Jones out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. Here's Sumner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Why you doing?
With the step. Brooks the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then
Damn,
going
you long motherfucker.
Our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. Katie says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey, because you will never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you.
And Simmons is an asset in so
Yeah,
many ways.
I'm the man.
Maybe most of
Can't
all,
fuck with me.
his defense.
This guy will guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length
Oh
and
my
strength he
God,
has in
yo.
a pinch, he could also guard most
Why
times.
they do that
He's
shit?
terrific on
These
the
niggas
defensive
funny
glass,
as hell.
and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game.
I'm about to say, this nigga
is a
finna
special
damn
talent.
Nets trail by
yanks
5.
for shit.
Here's Irving.
He
takes it
Let's
in.
go.
Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 6 points.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
That one
Yeah,
is
I
good.
can't stop
I mean,
it.
the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Irving. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Now here's Morant for 3. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Irving from long range.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
No good from Simmons. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
Damn, y'all want to see that
I'll
shit.
see more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing
you already
that
know.
play. Wow.
A second chance effort. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
Thomas checked
He
in
get that
for
frosty
Brooklyn.
off. He
And the
got
free
that
throw.
damn
no
bullshit
good.
on it. Yeah.
Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving
again,
teams
Kyrie,
in the
yeah.
NBA. What enables
Let's
them
go
to
again,
be
Kyrie.
better
Get
than
that
some of
cold
their
shit off me, yo.
Listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor
Wow, this
as
is-
well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And Kevin Durant
I'ma
has
find
talked
you with
about
everybody
the
selling Kyrie Irving.
team for the Nets, but Durant's depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself.
This nigga trying to be at home next game. This nigga trying to have home court advantage in this game. Hit him with it. Foul.
And that'll be 2 free throws.
Let's go.
coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Kyrie Irving,
Damn,
passing with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Watanabe's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Ain't getting nothing
The
though.
pass to Watanabe. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Watanabe's got himself going for his first points of the game on the deep ball.
Enzo.
Morant with it. Now Thomas defending. And finished off.
That nigga is John Morant Jamaican or
So many
Haitian or
Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Irving attacking. He trains the turnaround
Let's
jump
go.
shot. Irving's got 13.
People will play
And
around
when he
here.
breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Get on him.
Outside for Jackson. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
So many NBA players would tell you Steven Adams is the strongest
Oh, no,
guy
Steven
in the
Adams.
league, and he gets after it off the glass.
You got a twin brother or something? Used to play for Miami.
Morant against Irving. Fires the 3. And Simmons slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ben Simmons. Warren comes in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Outside, Jones.
Yeah.
Here's Williams.
Yeah.
It's hauled in by
That's what we
Claxton.
want every time. Switch that defense up on that every time.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think
that with
rebound
him.
might tell the story in this game.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Jones. Here's Clark. That's tipped. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. Jump ball.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Mills passes to Watanabe. Let's keep it alive.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Word up, y'all. He still look like he in that damn Spurs uniform.
Launches a three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Mills. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Warren with the jam.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
Passes it to Concho. That one's off. Still out of sync. Now, here's Warren. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Nets. He finishes with 9 points. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now,
hello there, everybody. Tipping things off, we'll take a glance at some of the other games going on right now around the New Orleans Pelicans. A 2-point game in the third quarter.
Real games playing right
You've been
now.
watching this game in the back. CLOSE. Close.
Yeah, it's been a fun one so far. These teams are
They
going.
whooping y'all ass.
And
Damn,
when we
no.
look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far. And that is it for halftime, folks.
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
They've got Joe Harris. Kyrie Irving is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half.
Yeah, boy.
And here comes Harris leading the fast break.
No, I didn't want to do
No
that
good
shit.
from Irving. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. And while we've got him on, that was something else.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Simmons. Right wing. There's O'Neal with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. O'Neal's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn.
The score, we just got to play now.
Missed a wide chance. What a pass right there.
Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA.
If y'all don't get on that, hell no. This little can't be that damn hard to guard, yo.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Damn.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Simmons passes to O'Neal. Back to Simmons.
No, the white boy. The white boy. Damn. Damn, yo. I've been trying to get that motherfucker over there.
It's going the other way now.
That's 1 for their first
Block him, Simmons. You is a bitch. You is a big ass bitch, yo.
Here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing.
Big for no damn reason. 37-36. All right.
They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the Nets will get a change here. Curry's checked in.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Simmons. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. On the way.
Steph Curry, brother.
It's Curry outside.
Right there.
The rebound by Steven Adams. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
There's O'Neal with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. O'Neal's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nets. Morant left
Stop this
side.
nigga from getting in
Outside
the
for
paint.
Jackson.
Boy, he got me nervous. I'm just pushing, boy, and I ain't know what the fuck I was
It's
doing.
no good. Nets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. And that one drops for him.
Well, that's about playing at a quick pace. Seth Curry gets ahead of the defender and goes right up with it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked
Better get his ass
in.
up.
Jones subbed in for
Get
John
out
Morant.
here.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice
What the fuck y'all doing?
62% from the field. And he comes up with the deuce.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Brooklyn trailing. Simmons looking around. Nets passing it around. It's Curry outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Watanabe's checked in for O'Neal. T.J. Warren comes in for Joe Harris. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Simmons. Bain kicks to Jones. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Memphis, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Nets trail by 4. Outside Curry. Here's Watanabe. And it's off from three-point range. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Pass to Aldama. And Jones now atop the key. Got a hand on it. Sumner passes to Curry. To the paint. Here's Watanabe. 3-pointer.
In there.
Hands it from downtown. Watanabe's got 9 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly
Why
in
are
the
your
second
point
half.
guards fast as shit?
Boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Curry against Bain.
Japanese people.
From deep 3-point range. And they recover it. Just 5 on the clock for the lead.
Steph Curry, brother.
And Curry the bucket on the assist by Warren. He has 5.
It's 45 to 47.
That's his first 3 of the night.
Inside, here's Aldama.
Solid, just no messing around there. Got to the rack.
Beautiful jam, fairly well defended, GA, but I guess not well enough. Sumner passes to Claxton. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Jones. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bain. Rebounded by the Nets. Orange got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Watanabe. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Big
Well,
talk.
I love T.J. Warren. The reason, guys, is he's proven to be a dependable scorer who's got good versatility, and he can play either forward position. So important in today's NBA.
Brooklyn making some changes. Irving's checked in for Seth Curry. Mills in for Edmund Sumner. Memphis also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Williams comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Crenshaw subbed in for Bain.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Over in the corner, Williams tips it, and Clark is right there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
It's deflected. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game.
It's a tie ball game.
It's the Nets. They lead by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth dance team.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. They lead by 1 on the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Williams is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's John Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Conchar in at the 2-guard. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team.
Sound good, O'Neal. Out the hell out.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
No, you don't knock the hell out.
Here's Morant. And it goes down to 2 points. 20 points for John Morant.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident with the ball.
The Grizzlies shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And it's sent back by O'Neal. There's Williams. And he converts the lane.
Who had the ball?
And the Grizzlies lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Why Kyrie Irving?
Harris outside. In the corner, Irving with it. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Memphis leading by 3. Morant drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Irving, and Adams sends it back.
Length and strength and intimidation.
Adams
sends it back.
Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break, but how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Seth Curry comes in for Irving, and Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Patty Mills.